everyone, and welcome to today's Drama Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. Let's get right to it. So at the safe house, we're good. It's a friend that knocked on the door. Sunny sent Jason and Sam a gift, and they're going to meet Morty the Forger with their newfound money and documents. So at the Forger place, I don't know, the store, the front, whatever you call it, they're making a transaction and snooping while he's getting the documents started. And Morty, this guy, comes back out and is like, your stuff will be ready in a day or so, and then they have to leave. So back at the safe house, they discuss what they found, basically just pictures of Nicholas. They figure when they pick up their passports, they'll get more information then, because they didn't really get anything. On the plane, Ava tells Nicholas not to adopt an accent because they're more trouble than they're worth. Wink, wink. And turns out they're going to London, and apparently he's Mr. Carradine, Mr. Niall Carradine, and she takes a selfie with him. So she says she might tweet it, and he's like, "What do you want?" And she's like, "You know what? I'm not going to expose you. Instead, I'm going to tell you how to do this because I've done this before." And he says he has a plan. He knows what he's doing. Like, leave me alone. So there's someone else listening, the guy across the aisle. So Ava asks Nicholas why he's leaving. Like, he has everything. Why is he doing this? And he says it serves his purpose for people to believe he's dead right now. And then a guy, the guy across the way, speaks up and is like, "Don't I know you?" So he's familiar. Maybe, like, I've seen you on the news. And then he thinks that, well, it was something like a mountaineer that he thinks he's an actor in the movie with the mountaineer who wasn't attacked by the bear. I believe they're referencing The Revenant. And Ava makes BFFs with this guy whose name is Hux, by the way. So he's like, "Can I get a picture?" And they're like, "No, but you can have an autograph," and I don't know, this whole thing. So then, after the novelty of it wears off, and Hux goes back to sleep, they talk about him and about how she gave him a story to tell about a celebrity he met, and Nicholas isn't thrilled that there's a story at all. Like, he'd rather there not be a story. And turns out Hux is pretending to be asleep. So did he hear what they said? And is he a Fed? Who is he? At Jordan's office, Jordan doesn't want Anna around the case of Julian and Carlos, and she wants her away from Julian and Jerome, period. She wants to protect Anna and the case, and she feels Anna could compromise it, whether she means to or not. So Andre comes in, and Anna wants Andre to have an opinion in this, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. Like, why would you do that? Like, I've been in the position where I've had the opportunity to put a mutual friend in the middle of me and someone else, and I chose not to do that because I don't feel that's right for the mutual friend. Like, I'm not going to put that in that position, in that position. So Anna, not a big fan of the move she did, because I feel like if you genuinely care about someone, you don't put them in a position like that where they have to basically choose between friends. And I mean, he'd have to choose between his friend and his girlfriend. Anna, you're gonna lose that fight. Why even do it? Jordan is livid, but Andre says, "Anna, I can't back you up." So Anna's upset now, and she leaves, and Jordan thanks Andre for having her back. But, of course, it's not that easy. So he feels Anna actually was right, but he didn't want to undermine Jordan in front of Anna. And Jordan's like, first of all, I didn't ask your opinion about how to do my job, and then they're gonna fight, because why not? Why not? You have this great couple with great potential, but why not have them fight over feelings that aren't there? I can't. So this feelings for Anna thing comes up again, and honestly, I'm so over it. They fight over it. He's not interested in Anna. Jordan, like, it's the same fight. We've seen it 5 other times. He's building a relationship with Jordan, and if he didn't want to do that, he would be with it. Like, we get it. Like, come on, just break them up or have them move on. I can't go through this again. At Anna's place, Emma is writing something up. She asks Felicia how to spell some very spy-y words like espionage and Delta WSB. So apparently it's a present for Anna. And since Emma's headed for Berkeley tonight, she doesn't want Anna to be alone, so she's making her a dating profile called Zero Dark Flirty, which take that what you will. So Felicia wants Emma to show it to Anna and let her decide if she wants to do it. Emma's just worried about her, like, and her being alone. So Emma's gonna post the profile anyway and not tell anyone. So then Anna comes in. She's disappointed in Jordan and Andre. Felicia feels like she's been a bad friend, and Felicia hints that maybe she should date. And Anna's like, no, I'm not ready for that, and I don't really want that. So then they're all saying goodbye because Mac and Felicia are going to take Emma to Berkeley and then spend some time there. At Alexis's house, the police find the dagger. Life is good! And it seems to be a match to the diagram that was made because this dagger leaves very distinctive marks. It's not just like any blade, and, you know, blades leave distinctive marks too. Do you not watch NCIS or, you know, any other show on TV about police officers? And I watch like all of them, and I can't. Oh, the Chicago PD, yeah. Like, there's all these police officer shows. How do you not know that specific murder weapons leave specific marks? Like, I don't get it. And we'll move on in a second. I'll get back to what I was just about to yell. So Julian, of course, brings Alexis into it. Why not? And she tells him that the dagger, you know, what it was and when it was given to her. And, you know, gosh, he was so careful. He didn't even think to trash the murder weapon. Haha. And Alexis is already shaping the defense, and she says she doesn't care what happens to him. And she's like, plus, you're gonna get away with this. Like, you wiped the murder weapon down, right? Like, it's not like there's any DNA left. And I'm thinking, yeah, he wiped it down with a handkerchief. Like, it's not like he dipped it in bleach and, like, Walter Whited it in, like, some, you know, weird smoothie type deal. Like, he wiped it with a handkerchief. That's not exactly like, it makes me angry. I mean, anyway, so she says she doesn't care what happens to him. He thinks she still loves him. He doesn't believe that she would have turned him in, and she tells him she's divorcing him. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So Julian goes into panic mode, literally, and he wants to work it out, and she wants him to go away, and his family will too, once they know what he did. And he says that they should see a marriage counselor, and she's like, no. You know, when he killed Carlos, he killed them. And she loved who he promised to be and who he presented himself to be, but she can't be married to him now. And now end scene. So the plane has landed. So 7 hours have elapsed, and Nicholas owes Ava a favor now. And let's see where the other characters are in the 7 hours that have passed since the plane started. Because, you know, the flight attendant in the beginning of the episode was telling them to turn off their phones because they're, you know, taking off. So we know 7 hours have elapsed. Jason and Sam are still trying to narrow Nicholas's destination. And she says she can make really good mac and cheese from a box. He says he's going to cook. He remembers this. It's a different safe house, but she made it seem like it was all fine. And I'm like, I love these J-Sam moments. Hux thanks Niall Carradine, aka Nicholas Cassadine. He really worked hard on that, didn't he? Niall Carradine, Nicholas Cassadine. Who would ever make the connection? And he asked Niall to join him for dinner at his manor right outside London. And Nicholas declines. Why would you decline? Like, I would so take someone up on that. And after Ava and Nicholas, like, deboard the plane, I know there's a better word for it, Hux calls someone and is like, guess who was on the plane with me? And they guess on the first try, so I'm like, why is this guy's name in your mouth? And then Hux is like, prepare the blue room, we're gonna have guests. And I was like, ugh, this sounds very bad, like really creepy bad. Julian wonders what people will think of them getting divorced. You know, she's basically telling everyone they're right about him. She's like, I don't care. So he's going to stay at the Metro Court until she changes her mind. And he says that he'll never give her a divorce. And his vows mean everything, you know, to death, till death do us part. And I'm like, is that a threat? Because you took other vows, but that's like the only one you chose to like bring up. Not like in sickness or in health. Oh, for better or for worse? For better or for worse, I feel like would be a better one to bring up, which is why I feel like this whole till death do us part is like a threat. You know what I mean? Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anna got a match. She gets an email that she got a match. She doesn't really know what it means, but then Andre comes in, so like that doesn't get addressed. And Nathan tells Nathan tells Jordan about the dagger, and they think they found a trace of blood between like the blade and the handle, because you know, unless you like dip that thing in bleach and like double, like there's gonna be DNA. You don't just wipe it down with a handkerchief and get all of it. So maybe he isn't as, you know, scot-free as Alexis thinks he is. But in any event, thank you so much for watching today's video. Tomorrow will be on time, right after General Hospital airs. Woo! And then Thursday is going to be a little later, and Friday I will let you know because I'm not sure. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital. Bye!